Okay, so the first thing that I like to do is upload source material from the matrix. This can be anything from internet pictures to this random pattern I found on the floor of my sewing room. But yeah, I just stare at it till I understand the idea. I'm going to use the instructions to put this together as well, but I'm going to just draw the pattern and adjust it as I go. So we'll just kind of speed up this process. So what I'm figuring out right now is my waist and pant measurements. I just do the math in my head. That's math base. Basically, pants are super easy. They are 4 rectangles sewn into a cylinder that you put your foot through. And the rectangles are modified with curves to fit your curves. There, it's very simple, and you can just kind of draw it as you go. When I'm not feeling confident, I like to use the patterns as references and the sewing instruction to follow, so I will have an easier time putting these pants together, but it's really going to be guidelines. This pattern is 3 pieces. It's going to be front leg, a back leg, and a front yoke pocket, and then going to cut 2 of each of these pieces, so that way I have 6 fabric pieces. Yes, it's awesome. It's beautiful. I think that these are going to be incredibly funny as pants. You'll see when they're done. It's fine. It's in my head, and that's all that matters. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna lay out these pattern pieces, and like I said, we are going to end up with 6. So we're just going to trace each pattern piece, and then once we've traced it, you're going to flip it over and make an opposite pair for it. We just cut it out. Alright, so now emotionally stable enough to sew, we're going to use the sewing instructions from this pattern to help us put the pants together. There may be some changes along the way, but generally, pants is pants. It says to pin the front yoke of the pattern to the front leg. That's what I'm doing here. And I like to double check a lot just to make sure that that's what it says. Patterns can be deceptive, which is why we draw our own. And be suspicious. And even if all you want to do is cry, you have things to do, so sew that together. And while you explain that, I'm going to point out my adorable scissors with a sheath. It's a chatelaine, it's antique, I think it's like 18th century. Oh, it's beautiful, I love it. I love old shit. Yeah, it just makes me happy. It's so pretty, and it fits in my scissors and makes me feel cool. Anyway. What? Are you serious? And then we just move on because we really don't let minor inconveniences get to us. There are better things to do, like finish this little pocket. It's so cute! Alright, yeah, let's move on. So these are looking funnier and funnier as I go. Oh, girl, You know, just because you are falling apart does not mean your sewing machine needs to be falling apart. Yes. All right, so we're sewing the inseam, like we said, and we will eventually get to fitting, and the fitting process is going to take forever. I can already feel it because, you know, we're just winging it as usual. I mean, they always end up looking like it does in my head, so I'm not super concerned. Don't forget to press your seams. Some seam press in action right there. God, yeah, and then sew the 2 pant legs together after sewing the inseam. This is like the crotch part. You will scoop. And once we get that sewn together, we can begin our first fitting. Yay! Oh yeah, they look super silly. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I'm going for like 17th century high waist. Just kidding. There's actually going to be like a bow closure in front, I think, and the tighter I pull these in and crop them in more, I think the better this big print looks, and it's so funny. I love it.